Hello, and welcome to another discussion of God's Word. This time let's think about the Apostle John. The Apostle John, he's known as the Apostle of Love, and I believe rightly so. However, it wasn't always that way. And because one time, and you can read about this in Luke the 9th chapter and around verse 54, Jesus and his disciples were traveling through Samaria, and he had been rejected by one of the towns of Samaria, and they didn't want him. So because of that, James and John, they were brothers, they said, "Do you want us to tell fire to come down from heaven to destroy them?" And Jesus rebuked them. "No, we're not going to do that. You know, having fire come down and to destroy them. Talk about canceling out those who disagree with you. That would have done it. That would have created quite a sensation too. But Jesus said no. And that may be why he had nicknamed these two men Sons of Thunder. And this is in Mark the 3rd chapter in verse 17. You can see that. He called them Sons of Thunder. Does that sound like the Apostle of Love? I think not. But after time with Jesus, spending time with him, watching what he does, getting his attitude, learning to live like Jesus lived, we come to see John he is matured. And we see some things that he says. Let's look at this. In 1 John, I want to look at a few things. 1 John chapter 1, and consider where John was before. Let's send down fire and get rid of these people that disagree with us. And now he's saying, "This is the message we've heard from him and proclaimed to you, that God is light, and in him is no darkness at all. If we say we have fellowship with him while we walk in darkness, we lie and do not practice the truth." This is after saying that God is light. Later on in the 2nd chapter, in verse 9, he says, "Whoever says he is in the light and hates his brother is still in darkness." How does that compare to, "Let's call down fire on them"? It's really different, isn't it? How about the 3rd chapter and in verse 10? "By this it is evident who are the children of God and who are the children of the devil. Whoever does not practice righteousness is not of God, nor is the one who does not love his brother." And in 1 John chapter 4, verse 11, he says, "Beloved, if God so loved us, we also ought to love one another." John's come a long way. He's come a long way from saying, "I want to call down fire on these people because they disagree with us." And now he's recognizing that the love of God is to love others. Let's each consider, where are we along this line? Are we with John early on, like, let's cancel out these people that we don't agree with? Or are we later on, like John, let's love one another, because this is the way the love of God is demonstrated. Wherever we are, wherever each one of us is along this pathway, let's consider how we can get closer to God and closer to the way he wants us to live. So until next time, the Lord bless you and keep you.